There was a very rich person who had two sons. The first son was hardworking. He always obeyed his father. He was a very good and nice person. But the second son was totally different from the first son. He was lazy. He did not work in his father's field. He was so disobedient to his father. He wanted to lead a gay and free life. One day, the younger son went to his father and said,
"Father, give me my share of property."
The father felt very sad. He divided the property. The second son took his share of property. He left home with his share. He went to a distant land. There, he made a lot of friends. He spent his property lavishly on his friends, foods, and drinks. He had so many bad habits. He wasted all his money. Soon he has no money left. He has no friends. They all deserted him one by one. At that time, there was a famine in that land. He could not get any job. None of his friends gave him food or money. He was forced to take a very mean job. He was feeding the goats. He was very sad about his present condition. He began to think of his father and his brother. He thought to himself,
In my father's house, even the servants have enough food. They get good shelter too. But here, I am struggling for food and shelter. I will go back to my father. I will beg him to take me as his servant.
Prodigal son decided to set out for his father's house. In the meantime, the father was always thinking of his second son. He would sit near the windows. He would look out at the road, expecting his son to return home. One day, the father saw his son coming at a distance. He ran out of his house in great joy. He met his son on the way. His son knelt down.
Father, I'm not fit as your son. Take me as your servant.
His father lifted him lovingly. He turned to his servants and he said, Bring the best robe, put it on my son. Put a ring on his fingers and shoes on his feet. Kill the fatted calf. Prepare a feast. Let us eat and enjoy. My son was lost. He is found. The elder son was returning from his work. He heard the sound of music and dancing from their house. He asked one of the servants about it.
What's happening?
Your brother has come. Your father is rejoicing for his return.
The elder son did not approve of this. He was angry the way his father treated his younger brother. He didn't want to come inside the house. His father then said,
My son, you are with me always. Everything I have is yours. But we have to celebrate and rejoice because your brother was dead and has come back to life. He was lost and is found.